guys, welcome to the Defeationist. Well, we're playing a game that defies logic of being overly hard. I don't even know how to describe it. It's hard. It's pretty hard. But now I guess it's episode 3 now. And we're gonna move on from this game.
Returnal, don't fear the Reaper.
Disobeying orders, Astra Corporation explorer Celine Vassos attempts to land on an off-limits planet of Atropos, whatever you want to call it. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly anyway. She does this to investigate what she dubs the White Shadow signal. Somehow it seems a little familiar to her.
Almost like a dream.
Upon arriving upon Atropos, Celine's ship is forced to crash land.
I think she got shot out of the sky.
Shh, dude. Shh. Shusha. She explores and comes up on a corpse. Her corpse. With that, she learns
If she dies or not.
that when she dies, she goes back to the moment she crashed, showing that she is stuck in a time loop.
Let me just show you.
No, don't do it!
But here is the catch. The planet changes with every loop. Resolving to find the source of the White Shadow, Celine starts to lose her touch on reality while fighting off plant-based life forms. She also gains technology left over from the advanced alien civilization that lived on Atropos. My fave being her beam saber.
No, Celine. Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Liar!
Okay. As she tracks the White Shadow, Celine comes across what appears to be her house. Not too shabby for a house. Every time she enters it, she recalls old memories while finding an astronaut wearing a spacesuit that legitimately keeps coming out of nowhere.
This game managed to make an astronaut super creepy.
At its heart and core, Returnal is a third-person shooter with roguelike elements, mixed with psychological horror. Very, very, very good mix of games, by the way. After every death, Celine is resurrected at the start of the game, with Celine more aware of what's going on, while following a pattern of traversing across foreign environments and entities that grow within, while also following various visions. Celine starts to honestly get a little crazy, and you start getting a little crazy with Celine. But some of the things that can occur with anything that has anything to do with you cutting off your console or anything like that is pretty much, if you cut off your PS5, you gotta start over.
If you cut the game off, you gotta start over.
If you stub your big toe, you gotta start over.
If you blink,
Don't blink.
Being stuck in a time loop means you and Celine have to navigate this world differently every time. Celine is able to run, jump, shoot with various weapons that can help guide her through various worlds. Oh no. Yes, there is a desert. No? Nothing?
nope.
Okay. Well,
I hate sand. It's rough, coarse, and irritating.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
It's time to...
I hate you. The graphics, while not groundbreaking, are very good for a PS5 exclusive. With very crisp graphics comes the music. The music is a nice subtle mix of atmospheric is the right word I'm using here, horror, and it does make situations full of tension and where it could rise to the occasion of what you're seriously fighting right now, or have somber moments. of nothingness and just the sound of the areas getting to you, especially that damn underwater level. The grind is not trying to run out of bullets at the worst of times, or break your f***ing controller.
Dude, take a breath.
Okay. The grind is adapting to this game, changing and learning the routes that you could take to not die and to kill the enemies and bosses of the game, which again, everything but the bosses differ, including the routes and everything like that. Sometimes you can get a similar route to what you had previously, or you can get a room that can completely destroy your exact existence for no reason. Meaning you can even start off the first room fighting nonsense. Also, the grind is also not cutting off your PlayStation.
Well, you calm down.
Okay. The water planet is bull.
Okay. The water planet is bullshit.
The collectibles are far and few in between. They range from suit augments to modified sidearms.
Returnal has a gun for everyone's playstyle. Each gun can drop with one of several different secondary fire modes. My go-to weapon was the Hollow Seeker. That thing shreds bosses.
I personally love the Tachyomatic Carbine with rising pitch and critical hit, or the Hollow Seeker with a portal turret and phasing rounds. There are various combos for these weapons. They truly know how to get you sometimes. A lot of the weapons in this game actually do shoot very well. They actually are for a bunch of different people, as my cohort said previously. They truly make it that you can get some of the most random and most out there combinations, but it works very well for somebody of any playstyle that plays this game. Except the grenade launcher thing. That thing kind of sucks. It shoots too slow and it's a very stupid. Celine eventually learns that she apparently used an alien cannon to paradoxically shoot down her own ship, which is kinda odd. This caused her to be stranded on Atropos. Eventually, Celine tracks down the source of the White Shadow. Afterwards, Astra is able to receive her distress call and sends a rescue ship, turns to Earth, and eventually dies of old age, only to reawaken back on Atropos.
No, I can't be here. I escaped. I was... Helios, you're still here too. Astra, is anyone listening? It's Celine. We're both trapped. At the bottom.
Having looped back to the crash. Dismayed that she failed to escape Atropos, Celine continues to explore the planet. Eventually, her search leads her to an underwater abyss below the planet's surface, unfortunately, where she finds a replica of an old car. From this point, the game kind of differs based on whether you fully investigated Celine's house, which, again, isn't bad, and recovered the keys from it. I will explain what happens if you don't. If you don't recover the keys, she proceeds to the bottom of the abyss where she encounters a massive octopus-like alien creature, which, I'm not gonna lie, this is the last boss. And the last boss in this game is not hard. I genuinely confused that the rest of this game is harder than this stupid last boss. She is then shown a vision of a middle-aged woman who looks like Celine, driving in the forest at night with a young child. This child is in the back seat, which, if you really were playing the game, was also the child you were using in certain parts of her house or certain areas of the game. While passing over the bridge, the woman sees an astronaut, the very scariest astronaut in the world, standing in the middle of the road and swerves to avoid it. Driving the car off a bridge into a lake below. The first person perspective of the lake is surface from below is shown, and cloud-like tentacles reappear, pulling you away from the surface deeper into the lake. Pretty much saying, the game ain't over yet.
Liar!
You gotta get everything correctly to get the proper ending.
If Celine recovers the car keys, she opens up the car and confronts a pregnant humanoid creature seated in a wheelchair. Celine fights off the creature and is transported back to the car crash from the perspective of the astronaut, implying that she is the astronaut that caused the driver to swerve. This mirrors the fact that she shot herself down after going insane. Celine then finds herself underwater and swims to the surface, crying out the name Helios, as she does after the player's first death. The cutscene that plays on first death mirrors the car crash.
Needless to say, I did not do that. I tubed the ending. I love and hate this game.
I hate him. I love him. I hate him. I love him and hate him.
That being said, this gets my Defeation rating of Beat It with Love 8.
Do it! Make your dreams come true! Stop! Stop, okay?
Well, as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, this is episode 3. Episode 4 is on the way. Unfortunately, this was supposed to be done almost a week ago. By the time I, of course, uploaded this. Of course, the Patreon people they always get the video early. So if you ever, watching these and you want to get these earlier than normal, just subscribe to the Patreon. If you do, you'll get access to the episodes at least days, almost weeks before they're airing. And of course, after this and the fourth one, I got to make an announcement real fast for February. In February, I'm not making any videos until the end of February, so I can catch up and make multiple videos and share them all at the same time. And when I say share them, I mean I'm gonna inch them out. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed.